Hey guys, Greg here, Bone Tactical. Today we're going to talk about the Bone Breaker keychain. It's that quick and that easy to access. This is actually the bone opener here. There's a huge lineup of these on the website, guys. Really big lineup, really a lot of options. So be sure to go on the website and check out the full lineup of these guys. But this is a keychain that has changed the EDC game forever. It's legal to carry anywhere in the world. I've brought them all over the world. Check out my other videos. So many different countries, so many different flights, so many different airlines, walking right through TSA security and handing it to them, and you know, all that. Got the videos here to prove it. A lot of guys are out there trying to prove me wrong. Thousands of people are trying to say it's not true, but it's just undisputable. Okay, guys, it's out there. We're doing it. What this does is, apart from being a bottle opener, okay, bottle opener down here, screwdriver, 1-inch wrench, keychain, what this does is it changes the EDC game because it's now a force multiplier. These little points here, any way my fist moves, it takes the full impact of my fist and my body and focuses it down to these small points. It's basically the difference between my fist impacting something, just my fist, where all these small bones are susceptible to being broken, all the way changing up to becoming similar to being actually hit like the impact force is like a Major League Baseball player swinging a baseball bat at that point. It's up to 800% stronger than just a fist. What you have is you have all these little small bones and everything just kind of crushes, and it's all the forces just put over this big soft area of your hand. Okay, it's you lose force there, you lose force in your wrist, you lose force because your hand just kind of squishes. Well, this is metal, okay? This is aluminum. We also make a steel one. You can get whatever one you want, but it takes all the force you can generate and puts it down to these small. You can go hammer fist in here. You can use it as a glass breaker. I will say, please don't use this as a weapon, because if you were to use it as a weapon, it would be devastating and deadly. So don't use this as a weapon. You can use it as an emergency rescue tool, like a glass breaker or something like that. We'll do some videos on that in the future. Right now, I'm going to show you what it would do against a watermelon. All right, now let me show you one of the coolest things of the newer versions are shipping with this S-clip. So what that means is, you saw how fast it was to get out of my pocket. Less than a second it takes to have it in my hand and be ready to go. From here, I just take that S-clip off and have my keys, and then I'm here again, ready to go in my hand. Now let's see what it can do against this real watermelon. All right, again guys, no tricks here, real watermelon. Here goes nothing. All right, there was a video that was very popular several years ago of the first bone breaker ever made. We've come a long way since then, but I'm gonna show you that it's all still very viable and they still work just as good as they ever did. Okay, so obviously we were able to do some pretty serious damage to this watermelon. I just bought this and it was a little harder to break than the last one, the first one I did. Maybe, I don't know what the really variation was. It was almost frozen, so it's very cold. Maybe it's harder to break when they're cold. But the impact was just incredible. And the fact that my hand is fine. So if I didn't have this tool in my hand, there's a very strong likelihood that that I would have broke my hand. I'll give you an example that I often give. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people who don't have a lot of MMA training or haven't trained and done stuff like that don't really understand the significance of a boxer's fracture or how easy these bones in your hand are to break. The Japanese, certain Japanese martial artists have done many years punching. They punch light, soft things like sand, and then they go to like either beans, and then they go to gravel or metal or trees like this, and they start very slowly and very lightly, and it takes years to build up that hand strength and the calcification on those bones. So unless you have years to train and practice, then this is the way to kind of avoid that. I'll give you another example. I was working out in Salt Lake City, and a popular martial artist that was there at the time, and he's actually been posted in a lot of gun industry magazines since then, and I've seen him at all the trade shows. Tuhon Jared Wahongi. He was bouncing at a club in Salt Lake City where I used to bounce at, in an area where I used to bounce at, a club very close to the one I was working at, and he got in a fight and punched a guy and broke his hand. So, and he's considered to be, he's a popular martial artist with Kali, and does a lot of knife stuff and you know, open hand and stuff like that. So that's just another kind of reason, guys, that even an experienced guy in today's day and age that doesn't do that kind of hand training it's really going to be kind of difficult, and it's very likely that you'll break your hand. So it's really just such a game changer, guys. It's changed the EDC game forever. It's changed martial arts forever. Being able to be prepared, you know, after 9/11 now on an airplane or something like that, it's the only way you can do it. Bone Tactical is the only way you can do it. Again, you saw punches this way. Okay, if I was standing over here, I could throw outside and then pull through like this, boom, and it would impact here. Straight punch, okay, overhand punch, and finally the hammer fist, okay? So the hammer fist, you can even kind of choke it up a little bit in your hand like this, and then and use your thumb to drive that down like this right here. See, that just split it right there, okay? But I'll continue. If you like these awesome videos and you want to be notified when I post more, then you need to go to my channel homepage on YouTube. You need to click the subscribe button, but not only that, then you have to go over here to the bell. You got to click the bell, and then you click all. If you don't do that, YouTube won't notify you when I'm putting up this awesome new content. All right, guys, well, my camera went flying. I hope it's not broken, but I will close out with that. Thanks for watching. Bone out.